Today I will be picking out 14 different WWE action figures from this mystery box. 14 of these action figures will be placed on this mystery wheel, in which it will determine what two superstars will face off against each other. Let me know in the comments down below what was your favorite setup, but without further ado, enjoy the video. Alright ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the video here on Random Reviews. As you guys all saw in the intro, today we're going to be doing a WWE mystery spin the wheel action figure setup video. Alright ladies and gentlemen, so how this video works is I have a spin the wheel right here, and I also have a mystery box right here. You guys might be wondering, are you going to pick them out like how you did last time where I just look away, or am I going to put them in a bin and just pick out a figure from the bin? And no guys, we're not going to do that today. So I came up with an original idea. I have not seen anyone else do this, so I'm pretty sure I'm the first one to do it, which is sick. So how this mystery setup video works is I literally printed out every single superstar that I have in my collection. I literally printed out their faces. I printed out, look, we got The Fiend, we got the one and only Jey Uso. Who else do we got? We got the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes right here. So I printed out every single wrestler that I have in my collection. I have about 100 plus wrestlers right over here. This did take quite a while for me to do. So we're gonna put all of these WWE superstars inside this box right over here. And we do have 14 slots in this wheel. So we're gonna pick out 14 different wrestlers from the mystery box. And then we're gonna place their faces on these 14 slots. And then I'm gonna spin the wheel and we're gonna try to make 7 duels like always. So I'm gonna do 7 spins. And whichever 2 wrestlers land on each other, those are the superstars that will be facing each other in the setup. So without further ado, let's pick out the WWE superstars from the mystery box. So the first superstar is going to be, drum roll please, let me look away real quick, and it is going to be main event Jey Uso as the first pick. So now we're gonna place Jey Uso on the wheel. So that's the first pick of the day. And up next it is going to be, let me check this a little more. Who is it? Austin Theory. The second pick was Austin Theory, so we're going to be placing him right over here. And for the third pick, it is going to be Gunther, the Ring General Gunther, my least favorite superstar right now. So we're going to grab Gunther and we're going to be placing him right over here. Now for the fourth superstar, it is going to be Kevin Owens. So we got Kevin Owens, so we're going to be placing Kevin Owens right over here. Guys, from the first 4 figures, the setup is already about to be crazy. The fifth member is going to be CM Punk. We got the best in the world CM Punk as the 5th pick. So we are going to be placing CM Punk right over here. Now let's see who's going to be the 6th pick of the day. 3, 2, 1. We got Rey Mysterio, one of the all-time legends. Let's see who the 7th pick will be. We actually got Dwayne The Rock Johnson, the final boss. Guys, the setup already is going to be insane, and now adding The Rock is going to be 10 times more insane. So we are halfway in picking the superstars. In 3, 2, 1, we got the GOAT, John Cena. I did not expect to get the GOAT, John Cena, but adding John Cena is a great addition to the wheel. So we're going to be placing him over here on the blue. Alright guys, now let's see who's going to be number 9 on the wheel. In 3, 2, 1... No way, we got Dominic Mysterio. And for the 10th spot, it is going to be, guys, this kind of feels like the Royal Rumble, which is funny. For number 10, we are going to pick Roman Reigns, the real tribal chief, the OTC Roman Reigns. 4 more picks to choose, so who will be number 11? In 3, 2, 1, we got Seth freaking Rollins. So we are now down to the final 3. So let's see who number 12 is going to be. In 3, 2, 1, we got Logan Paul. Honestly, I forgot that I had even added Logan Paul, but that's a sick pick. Let's see who number 13 is going to be. In 3, 2, 1, we got Finn Balor. This is a good pick. I hope he ends up going against Dominic Mysterio. And we are now down to the final pick. Let's see who the final pick will be. I'm gonna make sure I shake this really good before I pick out the final pick. The final pick will be the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. What a surprising final pick. Honestly, I did not expect it to be the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, but I'm super happy it was. Now that we have picked out all 14 superstars that will be in the wheel, let's put this mystery box away. And now let's spin this wheel and let's see who will be facing each other. Alright, we will now be doing the first spin, so let's see who will be the first superstar to get chosen. In 3, 2, 1. And let's see who it is. And it is Rey Mysterio. And let's see who Rey Mysterio will be facing. In 3, 2, 1. That was a good spin. We gotta redo that because that landed on the blank spot. But he will be going against the OTC, the real tribal chief, Roman Reigns. Honestly, this is a very random duo, but let's move on to the next one. We're gonna place the wheel on the GOAT John Cena, so let's spin it in 3, 2, 1. Let's see who's gonna be the second two. And we got nobody again. We have to spin that again because let's do that again. And we got the best in the world, CM Punk. Let's see who CM Punk will be facing. In 3, 2, 1. He will be facing... Damn! We got one of my favorite feuds, which is John Cena versus CM Punk. Now let's move on to the third duo. Let's see who it lands on. And we got Dominic Mysterio. Let's see who Dominic Mysterio will be facing. Let's see who it's going to land on. It will land on the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. So we have Dominic Mysterio versus Cody Rhodes as the next two figures. Now let's move on to the fourth duo. It will be Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Let's see who The Rock is going to face. 3, 2, 1. Let's see. He will be facing Finn Balor. I don't think they've ever had a match before, but that's a pretty random duo. So we have The Rock versus Finn Balor. Now let's move on to the fifth duo. Let's see. We got the Ring General, my least favorite superstar, Gunther. Let's see who Gunther will be facing off with. Let's see. You know what, guys? Since it keeps landing on the blank spots, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a gap between the superstars. That way there's a higher chance of the thing actually landing on somebody instead of on the blank spot. We got Austin Theory. So we got Gunther versus Austin Theory for the next two figures. We are now down to the last four wrestlers. Let's see who's going to be facing off against each other. It will be Seth freaking Rollins. Let's see who Seth Rollins will be facing off against. Let's see. So he will be facing off with Kevin Owens. So that leaves us with the final two superstars, which is the Maverick Logan Paul and main event Jey Uso. So we will have Logan Paul and Jey Uso go against each other. So here we have all 7 duels that will be facing off against each other. We got main event Jey Uso versus the Maverick Logan Paul. We got Kevin Owens versus Seth freaking Rollins back here. We got the OTC versus Rey Mysterio. We got the GOAT John Cena versus the best in the world, CM Punk. We got Dominic Mysterio versus the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. We got Finn Balor versus the final boss, The Rock. And we got Austin Theory versus the Ring General, Gunther. But now, guys, I need to pick out what figures I want to choose for each one of these superstars. So I have now chosen what figures I will be displaying in today's setup. But it is now time to set up the action figures. And here we have all the WWE action figures displayed. Guys, this figure setup is so sick. This is probably one of my favorite setups that I've done by far. Don't even get me started with that Rey Mysterio right there. That looks so sick. But now let's check out and see what each and every single one of these figures is doing. I'm gonna try to make this as quick as possible just because we've gone through so much throughout this whole video. We're gonna start off with the Maverick Logan Paul against main event Jey Uso. So this is an Ultimate Edition Jey Uso and this is a Top Picks Logan Paul. And here in this setup, we have Logan Paul about to do a backflip onto Jey Uso. Can't wait to see Logan Paul make his return. I'm pretty sure he's gonna return at the Royal Rumble. That's my prediction. And as for Jey Uso, I am very excited to see what they do with him at War Games. I'm hoping that he eventually gets back his Intercontinental Championship. But other than that, that was Logan Paul versus Jey Uso. And moving over here to the right, we have the GOAT, the greatest of all time, John Cena, about to hit an attitude adjustment against the best in the world, CM Punk. So this is an Ultimate Edition John Cena, and this is a Build-A-Figure CM Punk that I got like 10 years ago at Toys R Us. I can't wait for John Cena to make his return next year. I am very excited to see him live. As for CM Punk, I'm not sure when he's going to return. He is scheduled to be at the Royal Rumble, which I'm not surprised. I really hope, and I'm pretty sure these two are gonna have a match eventually again, which is gonna be very sick because I always love both of their guys' matches. But other than that, that was John Cena versus CM Punk. And moving over here to the back, we got the Ring General putting Austin Theory in the chokehold. So that is an Ultimate Edition Gunther, and this is an Elite 110 Austin Theory. In my opinion, I really hope that Gunther loses the title eventually. As for Austin Theory, I do see a bright future ahead of him. I feel like he could be world champion one day. I'm pretty sure Gunther will retain his title at War Games, but if he did lose it, I would be very surprised. But other than that, that was Gunther versus Austin Theory. And moving over here to the right, we got Finn Balor versus the final boss, The Rock. So this is an Ultimate Edition The Rock. I forgot what wave this is from because it's a very old Ultimate Edition figure. And this is an Elite 111 Finn Balor. So lately, it doesn't look like Finn Balor has been too happy with the Judgment Day, especially Dominic Mysterio. I really hope Finn Balor gets a solo run eventually again. As for the final boss, The Rock, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be there at WrestleMania 41. A lot of people have been speculating that he will make an appearance at War Games, which I wouldn't be surprised. So I am really looking forward to seeing if he is at War Games or not. But other than that, that was Finn Balor versus the final boss, The Rock. And moving a little down below, we got Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins. So I'm not sure what wave that Kevin Owens is from. This is an Elite 109 Seth Rollins. So here we have heel Kevin Owens putting Seth Rollins through a steel ladder. Honestly, this is one of the most random duels that I got from today's video. Although both of those two guys have been having some amazing matches, I am really looking forward to seeing what their next match will be at. And if you guys do not want spoilers, make sure you guys don't listen to this part. Pause it right now and skip like 5 seconds ahead. But apparently Seth Rollins will be joining the OG Bloodline at War Games, which in my opinion doesn't really make too much sense. But at least it's better than having Cody Rhodes in the OG Bloodline, just because I feel like it would make less sense with Cody Rhodes being with the OG Bloodline. But other than that, that was Kevin Owens putting Seth Rollins through a steel ladder. And moving over here to the left, we got the OTC about to get put through a table by Rey Mysterio. So this is a new Ultimate Edition Rey Mysterio, and this is an Ultimate Edition Roman Reigns. Both of these two guys are some of the greatest of all time. I'm not too sure what's in store for Rey Mysterio's future, but as for Roman Reigns, I am excited to see what happens at War Games with him in the OG Bloodline. I really hope he gets his rematch for his undisputed title at WrestleMania 41, or that he faces The Rock in the solo match at WrestleMania 41. But other than that, guys, that was Rey Mysterio about to put Roman Reigns through a table. And moving to the front, we got the last setup of the day. We got the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes about to do a crossroads on Dominic Mysterio. This is an Ultimate Edition Cody Rhodes, and this is an Ultimate Edition Dominic Mysterio. This duel couldn't have gotten any better. We have the biggest babyface right now, and we have the biggest heel right now as well. It looks like Dominic Mysterio feels like he's in charge of the Judgment Day because he was giving Finn Balor some attitude last week. It seems like Dominic Mysterio and Finn Balor are not getting along. And as for the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, I'm not sure what they're doing with him right now. He currently does not have a match at War Games, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna have at least a segment. But I am very excited to see what happens with him next year. I'm pretty sure he's gonna hold on to the title at least till WrestleMania. But other than that, guys, that was the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes about to do a crossroads on Dominic Mysterio. And there we have it, guys. That was today's mystery WWE action figure setup. My favorite setup of the day probably has to be the Rey Mysterio versus Roman Reigns. But let me know in the comment section down below which one was your favorite setup. Was it Jey Uso versus Logan Paul? Was it CM Punk versus John Cena? Was it Cody Rhodes versus Dominic Mysterio? Was it Roman Reigns versus Rey Mysterio? Was it Gunther versus Austin Theory? Was it Finn Balor versus The Rock? Or was it Seth freaking Rollins versus Kevin Owens? Alrighty, buddy, so that's gonna do for today's video. This video has been one of my longest and hardest videos to do by far. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this idea that I came up with today. I do have a lot more ideas that I just brainstormed this past week that I will be doing in the near future. Do not forget that we are currently doing a giveaway which ends on Thanksgiving. If you guys have not checked that out, make sure you check the description down below on how to enter. But other than that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a blessed day, and I will see you guys in the next one.